You all want to see Roy's new nose? I know I do.
Roy, come on out. How are you, my friend? Just 2 weeks. How do you feel?
Amazing. I really do. Means a lot.
How cool is that? I mean, I speak for both of us. We've worked with Roy now for 4 years. He's become a dear friend, and there's nothing better than...
up.
Well, obviously, you look closely at his nose. Let's take a look at his nose before. Let's take a look at his nose now. He is wearing a special concealer called Oxygenetics, which is a special concealer that makes things look better, but also helps in the healing process.
It's amazing.
Did you ever think
No.
that you would ever have the ability to have a normal nose?
No, I didn't. Not at all. I really didn't. And even after he did the operation, you know, I was skeptical when I first started to pull off the Band-Aid. It's amazing.
Well, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you. You do look good, my friend.
Thank you, everybody.
And up next, more ways to look younger and sexier in 7 days, including a secret ingredient to help reduce the appearance of every girl's worst nightmare, cellulite. So stay with us.
Whenever I look down on my hands, there they are, these brown spots that my kids always play connect the dots with.
Are you ready to give it a try?
I am.
Closed captioning provided by We're back giving you tips for a better body in just 7 days. And Dr. Orton is backstage in our green room with, what do you have, Dr. Orton?
Right, I'm back here in our Better in 7 spa with some great tips for these ladies for my Better in 7 book, published by our very own doctor's executive producer, Jay McGraw. So let's get started. So first of all, we have Jenny here. And Jenny, tell me, what is your concern?
Whenever I look down on my hands, There they are, these brown spots that my kids always play connect the dots with.
What's happening here, your melanocytes are reacting to the sun, producing extra pigment, and you get them on your face, you can get them on your hands. And I've got a great treatment here that I want to do for you in 1 second. But here's the formula. You mix a half a cup of brown rice, a tablespoon of agave nectar, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. You scrub it on the back of your hands in a circular motion for 1 to 2 minutes. Why does it work? Well, number one, the rice exfoliates, the agave hydrates, and the lemon juice helps to lighten those pigment cells that are dark, causes a little bit of a peeling, so some of those cells come off, leaving you with lighter hands. Are you ready to give it a try?
I am ready.
You have your towel ready?
I do have my towel.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is just a little bit like that. Like I said, a little circular motion. You're getting a little bit of abrasion here. You're getting some exfoliation. Good stuff.
How long do I leave this on?
You leave this on for 10 or 15 minutes and then wash it off.
Awesome.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, a little messy, but that's
worth
all good.
it.
Yes, it is. All right, so next we have Jonez. And Jonez, what is bothering you?
Well, Dr. Orden, I'm tired of the cellulite, working out.
Let's see if we can help you out. You know, cellulite's so common. I would say the majority of women have a certain degree of that. And what it is unevenness of your fatty tissue. We don't know exactly why it happens, but there are certain things that you could be doing, you know, in your life, lifestyle things that may be affecting it. We know that drinking for sure makes it worse by affecting vitamins and circulation. At the same time, we know that smoking for sure interferes with circulation. And finally, you know, sunbathing, sun damage, clearly, just because of the aging process, changing things, penetrating into the skin is going to aggravate that cellulite. So you want to eliminate those three things from your everyday routine. But I do have one of my at-home remedies. Would you be willing to try it?
Absolutely.
All right, so this is called my anti-cellulite seaweed wrap. How do I make it? Half cup of seaweed powder, add water to form a paste. I drizzle in a 1/4 cup of baby oil, and finally, this smells really good, I add 4 drops of lavender oil if you want a nice little smell going with your treatment, okay? You massage it into the skin from the ankles to the back of the thighs, wrap the leg firmly in plastic wrap, and I leave it there for 30 minutes, okay?
Great.
You willing to give it a try?
Absolutely.
So after 30 minutes, you would rinse it off with warm water. Here we go. And I see a little bit of lumpy bumpy for you here. So we're gonna concentrate on those areas. So I'm gonna treat this like so, and I'm gonna wrap this to give you an example of how this would work.
So, Dr. Orden, these are just some at-home remedies you came up with?
These are at-home remedies that people have tried, that they've told me about and said that it's worked for them. So obviously I haven't done the whole leg here for Jonez, but that's the idea. I want her to do this once a day for a week.
Okay, I could do that.
And a third part of the body that women are concerned with is unsightly veins. And one of our viewers tried out the treatment in my book. Let's take a look at a before and after her treatment. Wow, I can really see that difference. To find out more about the home remedy Janie used, go to our website, thedoctorstv.com. And while we're out there, find out about an opportunity to win a copy of Better in 7. Or you can purchase the book available exclusively on Jay McGraw's online bookstore, thebooknook.com.
Thanks, Dr. Orden. And coming up, surefire ways to spice up your sex life tonight. Stay with us. Closed captioning provided by
The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Today's show is all about getting a better body in 7 days. But what about having better sex in 7 days? Well, Lifetime has launched an all-new reality series. It's called 7 Days of Sex. It challenges couples whose relationship is on the rocks to have sex for 7 days in a row.
Because I have a flippin' brain, and that makes you nervous.
Galen and Marilyn have been married for 6 years. Can't you tell?
We average like once a week.
More like once a month.
I never said that I didn't make the choice. You're right, this time we are fighting.
Derek and Chantal got married 3 years ago. They used to be hot and heavy.
Mommy needs a break.
But then, these guys came along.
We have sex maybe once or twice a month if we're lucky.
He keeps track of that.
I definitely keep track of it.
Both couples are on the brink.
Who the hell does that?
To save their marriages, they're going to try something radical.
Sex.
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 That's crazy.
Yes, they've agreed to have sex every day for a week.
I don't think it's natural for anybody.
We need a pole right there.
And on the 7th day, they'll discover if the sex pays off.
I think she's kind of missing the point.
The sex is mundane. My life is mundane.
No.
Will the couple split?
There's some things that are still unsettled between us.
He's just an ass.
Or recommit?
It's like a disaster.
Please welcome from the show, Derek and Chantal. Welcome. It's that's an interesting challenge. Chantal, how did it go?
It was fun. I'm glad we did it. It did give us a chance to reconnect and really realize that we weren't connecting. So with this exercise, it actually put everything else on the back burner and allowed us to focus once again on us and reconnecting. So that's what it did for us, and it was fun, but I am not gonna lie, I was exhausted.
Did you all learn anything in this process?
Yes, the basic thing we really learn is how to manage our relationship and manage the children's relationship and kind of get them involved in our relationship and have fun with it, you know, and get back to our old selves, you know, and reinventing the sex back in our lives again, you know.
Derek, we have a pelvic model here because we hear you have a question about the female anatomy.
Yeah, where is the G-spot?
I mean, you didn't find it?
He's been looking.
This is weird because he hits it. Is he winging it? He's
She's saying it's okay, everything's good. And you know, it's so funny because so many guys ask that question about the G-spot, and you know, we've talked about it on the show, but the G-spot, it's really whatever is her wow spot, okay? And that